Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Franny. Guys, I'm in like my old setting of my old beauty videos. Me on my vanity with my lights. Like I feel really happy right now doing this because I have not sat down on my vanity filming a video in a long time. Like 4 months, maybe 3-4 months. A lot of you guys I see in your comments are always asking like, why don't you do more beauty videos still? It's weird because I still love beauty, I still love makeup, I love it so much, but I feel like, I don't know, when I make videos, I like doing more just personality based stuff. I like doing things where you guys can really see who I am. I feel like I connect with you guys better doing other videos. I do miss making, you know, like these sit down beauty videos. They remind me a lot of last year and it makes me happy. But anyways, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be doing my very unprofessional makeup routine. So I came up with this idea because my makeup routine has changed drastically. It has changed from like using a million products to, I kid you not, I only use 10 products. I never have time to do a full face of makeup anymore, so I kind of had to adjust to my schedule and the time that I have to get ready. I basically came up with this routine that is fast, effective, and I look decent enough to leave the house. With the amount of products that I have, you can look like you put in a lot of effort when you really didn't. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna stop talking now, so let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to be using is the Fessional Unicorn Essence. I've been using this for a while now and I love it. I put a squirt of that on my fingers and I kind of rub all over. So basically this kind of sets as the primer. I use 2 primers though. This one's just really nice for the skin. It's like refreshing and smells good. It's a little on the pricier side though, so it's kind of like, is it really worth it? No, but like, am I extra like that when it comes to that stuff? Yeah. Just wait for it to get like a little sticky, you know? So the next thing I'm gonna be using is the Fessional Pore Primer by Benefit. I absolutely love this product because my pores here especially are very visible and this just really helps with it. I apply that to my T-zone, honestly where I get very oily and my pores are enlarged. A lot of people think primer is unnecessary and I sometimes feel it too, but I've done my makeup without primer before. It definitely does not last as long as it would with primer and it doesn't go on as smoothly. For this routine, I don't use foundation. And I think this is why my skin has gotten so much better too, because I'm not putting on that much makeup anymore. The gag. But yes, so I am going to be using just concealers and the concealers I'm using are Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use 3 of them. Oh, and then the other concealer is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have this one in medium 1 custard. Then I have one in light vanilla and medium custard. So I go in with the custard and I apply that under my eyes. I put it on my chin. I basically put it anywhere where I have problem areas. Around my nose where I have a little redness. Then I put on my forehead, a little in between the brows. Yes, anywhere where I have like a blemish or redness or something that needs to be covered. This doesn't match my skin tone perfectly, so I go in a little bit with this Radiant, this lighter concealer. My face is a lot lighter than my body because my moisturizer that I use has SPF 30, so my face is always pretty pale. That's why I kind of have to mix and match. You'll see what I do. So I get the really light vanilla concealer and I put that under my eyes a little. And then whatever I have left on that wand, I kind of put wherever I put the other concealer. Okay, there we go. My fingers are clean and I'm using my fingers to blend. I feel like your fingers just blend the product so nicely into the skin, you know? And make sure when you blend around your eye, you're just being careful because you don't want to pull. The skin around the eye is extremely sensitive. And what I really like about this makeup routine that I got going on, I've learned to love my freckles a lot, so I like that it doesn't really cover them up. Okay, I always like to go in with a little bit of extra coverage on my blemishes, like on my pimples and stuff, or places that I'm a little extra red that kind of goes through these concealers. So I'm taking the thicker concealer in the pot and I just go in and kind of cover whatever needs to be covered a little more. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is a little light on me. I'd rather have lighter concealer on my face than darker and more orange looking, because then you just don't look cute. So now that I have the concealer done, I go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, so I take this just like a, okay, there's powder in it. Just like a small dense powder brush, as you can tell. I just go in real fast. I set under my eyes first, just so it doesn't crease. And then I go in with a big fluffy brush and I set the rest of it all around. So like I said, my face is a little lighter than my body. So I go in with a bronzer and I completely bronze my whole face, because your girl needs to be tan. So the bronzer I'm using is the Too Faced Chocolate bronzer, and it is in medium deep matte. I just put in my big fluffy brush and I basically just kind of blend it all over my face. But you never see anyone do their makeup like this. I always need to blend this down my neck because my neck doesn't tan either, and my biggest pet peeve is having a different colored face than neck and body and all that jazz. So boom, done with that. Now time to contour. So since it's summertime, I hate being sweaty with like liquid makeup on, so I try to use the most minimal amount of liquid makeup and use more powder so my face stays a little more matte than super shiny. Okay, so now to contour, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, my go-to. If y'all been here from the beginning, you guys know that is this is my go-to contour palette. So I'm taking this MAC 135 brush. It's like a fluffy contour brush. I know Morphe sells one very similar as well, so you don't have to spend 40 bucks on this one. You can spend like 10. Okay, so now I'm gonna be taking this brush and I'm dipping it into this cooler toned and then more neutral toned. I like mixing them together. Kind of just dab the brush into it like that. Tap off the excess and lightly contour. And I bring it up to my forehead. I'm sure I've said this in videos before, but when I contour, I love to start with light contour on my cheeks and then build it up, because you don't want to just boom, put a thick amount on and then it's just like so hard to blend and it's too dark, it looks muddy, it doesn't look cute. So always start with a small amount and just blend. Blending will be your best friend. Bring it down a little, jawline. I don't know what it looks like on camera. I don't know why. I've always had this issue. I never know why my contour always looks bad on camera. Like, it really does. And I promise you in real life, it does not look bad, because I would never walk out of the house with bad, muddy, not good contour. But that's the gag, you know? And now I'm going to contour my nose. Before I would do like the very I would just take a small brush, contour it. No, I don't have time for that. So I take this big brush and I go in with, which one do I use? I think I'm going with the cooler toned actually, because I don't like having an orange nose. I remember now. So I just go in with that a little bit. And I literally just like dust the side of my nose with it and call it a day. When I have time, I do really try and do my nose well, but most of the time I don't, so that's why I'm like, boom, contour. So next, now I'm going back with this Laura Mercier powder. I am taking this beauty blender. It's like kind of flat. I think it's from Morphe or Real Techniques. I kind of shape my contour a bit, so it looks a little more done, I guess you could say. Okay, so while that sits there for like a few minutes, I'm going in with blush. So the blush I'm using is Seduce by Tarte. It is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I love these blushes. They're not too pigmented, but they're pigmented enough that you can just keep building and building and building. You get like the perfect rosy cheek. I actually don't really like super pigmented blushes because one little tap and you look way too rosy. That's my biggest nightmare. Now I'm going in with this fluffy blush brush. I just kind of dab this right, not on the apples of my not on the apples of my cheeks, but right next to it. I like it a little higher up. I feel like makeup, there's no right or wrong with makeup. Like, don't ever think you're doing makeup wrong. Like, if you like how the outcome is, then you're doing it right. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing my makeup the way that like big makeup artists, beauty gurus do their makeup. Like the makeup I'm doing right now is a little tragic, but you know, like I said, it works for me, so it's okay. Okay, so then now I'm going to highlight. I'm using the Tarteist Pro Glow palette by Tarte. my god, it's like completely shattered, so I don't know if I can really show you, but I'm using Stunner and Lit. It's kind of like a champagne colored highlight and then like a lighter highlight, and I just mix them together. The gag. I need to stop saying that. I got that from Trevor. And when I say that, no one understands really what I'm saying when I say the gag. Anyway, so I'm just putting this on my cheekbone, a little on my eyebrow, over my eyebrow as well. Same thing for the other side. And then I like to do a little bit, very little bit, on the bridge of my nose, the tip of it, and on my chin a little bit. But since I get oily in those areas, I don't go crazy. Just a little something, something. You know what I mean? Now that I have that done, in for brows. I ran out of my Anastasia brow pencil and I'm dying to go buy it, but I just haven't had the time to. I probably will go do that tomorrow, actually, thinking about it. So what I'm using is just a brow palette that I have from Morphe. And since I dyed my hair darker, this actually works out pretty well because there's a bunch of different shades in here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my brows real fast. Okay, so now I just go in with another fluffy brush. I get like a little bit of a denser fluffy brush and I just buff out this translucent powder that I have on my face just to get it off really well. Boom. Okay, so my face is done. Now to the eyes. Extremely, extremely simple. I put some concealer on my eyelids already, kind of as like a primer, but I just take a blending brush, like a fluffy blending brush. I am first putting like this very sand nude shade. You can use any sand nude shade. This is from the Tarte palette, and I just kind of use it as like a base all over my lid. I go like right over real fast, nothing crazy. And then I just go in with this like cool, really like cool toned eyeshadow, and I just blend that into my crease, and that's basically it for eyeshadow for me. Okay, and then I go in with just another eyeshadow blush and I highlight using the highlighter from that Tarte palette, and I just highlight my my brow bone real fast. So now that I did that, I am going to go put my eyeliner on, and I'm gonna go put my lashes on, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I just put my eyeliner and my lashes on. So for eyeliner, I use the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Linear Intense Felt Tip Liner. And then for mascara, I just use the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. For lashes, I used the Tarte Lashes in Center of Attention. Those are my all-time favorite eyelashes. I will always use those. They just make my eyes like look just like whoop. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to say that. I don't explain it, but I can show you. Woo! Okay, and then for lips, y'all know I don't like using like liquid lipsticks, thick lipsticks that just, I just don't like it. I just use this Clinique lipstick in 01 Blushing Pop. It's kind of like very similar to my lip color. That's why I use it. I put Vaseline on before I started the video just so my lips are moisturized. And I just kind of dab this on just for a little color. Just like a little bit, nothing crazy. And then for lip gloss, actually I am obsessed with this new lip gloss, and it is the L'Oreal Havana Camila Cabello collection. I believe that it came out already or it's about to come out, and shout out to L'Oreal for sending me a bunch of the products because I actually really liked it. This lip gloss that I'm using is a Lip Dew. It's a very pretty like coral shimmery lip gloss. I love shimmery lip glosses. And I dab that on, I lift. But yeah guys, so that is my makeup routine now. It's really simple, it's nothing crazy, and like I said, it's pretty unprofessional because I'm just kind of like going at it and I don't do anything like a normal beauty person would do, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Help me. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below on what other videos you'd like to see me do. Put those push notifications on so when I upload, y'all know exactly when I do. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!